Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dork. Here with day, I think it's 20, or is it 21? I think it might be 21 of the 100-day project. No, it's 22, and I missed yesterday. I had a bit of a day with the grandies, and I was absolutely euchred, so that was the end of anything yesterday. What I'm going to do today, I gave a gift away on a Facebook group that I'm involved in, and everybody wanted to know how I did it. Well, to be quite honest, I can't remember at the moment where I got the template from, where it was. So I'm going from scratch, pardon me, to make it up how I think I made it. Does that make sense? Okay, so I started out with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I cut it in half. So I've got two pieces and two pieces here, 6 by 12, and I've cut out a few little bits. Lucky you weren't with me when I was cutting those out, because where's my little thing? I'll show you what I did. I've got this, my little beautiful Gemini Go. It's a teeny weeny little cutting machine, and I split the plate. I mean, it has, I have used and used and used and used it. So I have another one somewhere. I put it away for in a safe place. You know those safe places? So no more cutting today on that. Back to the project. To be honest, you can use anything. You can make any size you wish. For example, if you've got a pad like this and you want to make one, all you do is cut your paper accordingly and make it so that it folds, and then you just cut this off so that it folds over. You can go as big as you like. I mean, this pad is 6 inches. So in that case, I would do one that would just fold in half and the double length. You could, you know, glue a piece onto that side to flap over as well. And then I also thought you could make, you know, with these. This is cardboard, so that could be stuck in the folder, and you could have yourself a little booklet like that. So all sorts of ideas. Here's one that I did, and I have yet to decorate it, but this one, you actually slip a pen into it, and you decorate the front and the back, and then you've got a shopping list to go into your bag. And I sell a lot of these in our craft shop. Okay, so what I did today, I'll get rid of all those little bits there. 6 by 12. I had a little traveller's notebook that I bought a few on Amazon, and I just snipped it in half at 4 inches because I wanted to make 2 out of it. And I'm going to slip it in like that because this is a plain paper, so I'm going to stick it in like that. I've also snipped out one of Tim Holtz's little dies. That will go in there, and I've got some little tags that will slip in there as well. I won't do a lot of decorating today. It's just the basic card. You can also, you know, you've got your kits that you've got your little cutouts from. Just pop those in, and they're great little tags. So what I did to start, 6 by 12, come out wherever you are, there we go, got my little scoreboard. So I got the scoreboard, and I thought, to start with, I did 3 inches, 1/8 and 1/4 and scored. And then once I did that, that was okay, but it was too big for this. So then I decided, okay, I'll go back in, and I've done the, on this side, I've kept it at the 3 inches, and then the 2 scores at 1/8 and another 1/8. So that will fold over like that, and I've left the little, those 3 score lines are to make it so that you've got the width to accommodate your book. So then I thought, well, once I've done that, I'll just do another little lot on this side so that it goes over. So then that will fold, and we'll have our little tabs. I think I like it that way, but I'm going to cut off, I suppose I could fit, no, I'm just going to cut a fraction off there, because we need to put little tabs there to, so I'm just going to make that, say, 1/2 inch shorter, so it will actually end up being 11.5. That little piece, you could, if you wanted to, make a little belly band for the page, an option. Okay, so now we've got our 2 lots like that. We need to make our little tabs, and in hindsight we could have done that before we stuck the pages together, and that way you don't have tags and your brad poking through that side. But I did forget. And what I do is I take a little punch, and this is my 3/4 punch, and I'm making this fairly neutral colours today, and I punch 6 of those out. It's up to you how thick you want them. I just like them just that little bit chunkier, so you just glue 3 together. And you've got a nice size button. I don't know why I did that. Did it on the wrong side, didn't I? Goose. Oh, plenty of glue on that one. I didn't sleep very well last night. I had a rough night. So if I'm a bit dopey, bear with me. Now, that is a 3/4 inch punch, and I've got a 1/2 inch. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come out. Golly me. I'm hiding. And what I'm going to do is, I think I can get it, and that little, you won't see a lot of it on the, but this is just a, now I have done before, when I've done these, put a button behind them, and that raises them up, and then you don't have the brad poking through the other side. So, you know, we could do that. You can just put a eyelet in there, and join them up with an eyelet, and sort of just wrap it all the way around. and I think I did make one of those. I'm not sure if I sent that one to Susanna. So those will go, let me just pop that in there to hold it while I'm showing you. So they will go there and there, so that you can wrap string around it to secure it. Now I think I am going to pop a button, and I've got a neutral one here. These all came from an op shop, so I'll just, they're all been strung together. You watch now, they'll go everywhere. I do like this method. It's just easy peasy. So basically we fill up this one. I usually use a flat one, but we'll just put a bit of extra glue in this one today, and it will still close. Oh shoot, rotten fingers today. Hang on, look at this. So we just pop that in the center like that, and hot glue would be a good option here too. Just let me get that off there so you don't get it all over the shit. Now, whatever string you're going to use, I've got some nice neutral string here. I think this is what was wrapped around my parcel from Leaves and Woods the other day. Or somebody, anyway. Okay. So we just need a piece like that. I should have done this beforehand, because what I do is I just wrap it around while the glue is wet and tuck it under, and that way it doesn't come off. So we will leave those while we do the inside so they can dry. So that's just wrapped around the back of that. And I'll just pop a little clip on that one, and we'll let that one dry. Okay. That was some fabric glue that I used, or 450. Okay, so let's decorate the front of this one. I've got a bit of paper that was from paper. This was Kaiser Craft in a big one of those that you get in a big pad. It's been around for a long while. Beautiful paper. No, that's going to be too white. Let's get something out of this one. Let's get something out of here. I love that. Well, that's something that's got a little bit of fun on it, eh? These are great for little gifts, or anything, you know, if you want to just, you're doing a birthday card and you want to use this as the birthday card, is a great, what if we just, do you know what I might do? I might use that. Just something a little bit different. I don't do different very often. I need a new blade. Those Stampin' Up cutters, they don't make them anymore, and I bought some blades so that I'd have some, and my girls that come and craft with me would have some when they were going out. I was finishing up, and now I'm starting to run out myself. So that's going to look good on that side. It's going to look just something a bit different, isn't it? You never know, it might be a... Back you come again. Okay. Just go around the edges just because we can. And then we'll just glue that on. So like I said, I mean, it's easily adapted to whatever size you want it to be. You can make teeny weeny tiny ones with just a few little sheets of paper for your journals, or you can make it as a shopping list. You can make it as a writing notepad for a stationery set, so to speak, or just as a little gift with a few pages in it. And okay, so then I usually use score tape for the back, something strong so that it doesn't come out. The covers, you can always, if you want to, Mod Podge them so that they're a little bit sturdier, and that way when they go in people's handbags they're a little bit protected. So just I think it's nearly coffee time. I wonder if I say that whether there'll be a little magic knock on the door. Smoko. Okay, so now what I'm doing is just going to centre that as best I can in between there. Now if you want to, and you've got little pens, I've got some here somewhere, like these, you could cut that off to make it as long as that, but you can always add something like that at the bottom. And to do that, all you need to do, let's do it, I suppose. I might be able to lift that up. I might not either. Yes, I can. I just have to glue it down. Okay, so just so that your pen slips in there. And then you glue, glue so that so this is a little bit different to the one that I sent to a friend in the group, but it's the same principle. So then I just put some glue on that and on that, slide it back up in there, and then just, now that I've so you can always do things after the event if you have a bit of an idea afterwards to, so that just holds that little pen in position. Okay, now the next thing that I'll do, I'll just quickly go around those edges. Okay. Oops. Let's pop this one in. I guess we should ink this as well. And this is just the paper from the pack, the Kaiser Craft pack. It's a piece of paper from that. I love those packs because they've got just single-sided, so you don't have to choose which side you use. Now with this you just ink around 3 sides. You can do the top, but I think you've seen in lots of videos that I've done that I like the option of leaving it open so that the tops of envelopes and things, so that you've got that extra flip. Not necessarily do I put stuff in them, but the option's there for the recipient to do as they wish. So this one I'm just centering on this page, so we've got it like so. And like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of embellishing. Let's come out here, so we'll just get rid of that and let that stick. Then I decided on this side that I would just do a, pardon me, a little tuck spot down the side, and I'm just going to use my scissors that have been around since the year dot to just trim down that side, just to saves me getting out my punches. Just do a bit of a, and this, if it's in your handbag, it can just be for, you know, receipts or notes that you need, or, you know, whatever. I'm only doing 2 sides because I think I made it just a fraction larger than I needed. And there we go. And no, I'm not. I'm just thinking I should have thinking to myself. Okay. So there we've got that, and now I'll just trim that little piece off so that it's exactly right there. bit of a zhushin up there. Looking good already, isn't it? Just got a couple of these that I thought I might just pop in there. That just reminded me that I didn't do, and this is where I go back in and just, but you don't have to, you can leave it open if you want to. There we go. Okay. So then we've just got these little tags. Now, the one that I gave away, I actually put little charms. I hung little charms onto the on the tags with a bulb pin, so you can do that. These little tags, I love chopping out the center of, say, this big one. If you put these on top and layer them, that will cut out that shape on this tag. So then you lay two together and you can use it as a window to put bits and pieces in. So great little tag, Tim. There we go. Might take that one out, and like I said, you can put that at the back. So there's lots of little tags there to play with. Okay, so there's the inside all done. So then it just folds up like so, and you've got a nice neat little book. Then what I do, and I might just whip on this hot glue gun. It doesn't take long to heat up. Might just do this a bit quicker for us. How long have we been going? Oh, 26 minutes, so that's all right. I'll just pop these little bits away while that just quickly heats up. And that's the little project. It's quick, easy, and very adaptable. You can, you know, use it in a lot of different ways for a lot of different size pads. You can use it as a little journal, tuck it into a journal spot. You can use it as a birthday card. That's when I taught the girls at class how to do it. They were all going to use them as little birthday cards, something just a little bit different to give to friends, you know, because let's face it, most of the time when we give cards, they get binned. So yeah, a little bit different. I'll just pause for a second because it's taking a little while to heat up, and I'll be back. Okay, back again. We've all heated up, so we'll put this one on first. So I just put some glue on there. Sometimes when you use the hot glue gun, you don't basically need the button, because the button on the back, because you can pop it on there so that it's not quite set, and that in itself will raise up. See, that is probably a little bit too much, but for this one, that's what I'm doing, so we'll just keep doing. So yeah, and the button might be just a little bit thick too. It's a real old vintage one. Okay, so then you just basically line up, and I'm just eyeballing this. You don't have to be exact, but if you want to be, go ahead. So we'll just hold that for a second, and that's our little book. And then I just go around like that, and then quite often I'll just hang a little charm on the end of that with a bowl pin, or just thread it through. What have I got up here? I did have some little some bugs, a little actually I wonder if I can just do that. Weird. It does. Because I'm not going to get it through that hole, I don't think. Not today with my fingers, but we'll try. No, I haven't got any little little jump rings close handy. Let's see what happens. Oh, golly me. We did it. There you go. Yeah, so I just wrap them through and pull a little knot and then another little knot, and then that just holds it down. So there we go. There's our little project. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope it makes sense. So you just open up like this, and there you have your little pockets. You have your pad, you have a little storage pouch there, and a biro. So there we go. Thank you very much for coming along, and thank you for I think I'll have to redo that because the glue's not quite set there. Thank you to new and continuing subscribers for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. So stay happy, healthy, and until next time, bye for now.